Today is the big day for iPhone enthusiasts. This is a look at the Apple Store in Palo Alto this morning. People waiting in line for the Cupertino company's new iPhone model. Lines like these are at Apple stores across the country. Folks wanting to be among the first to get their hands on the iPhone 6. And KPIX5's Kiet Do is among the crowd right now and joins us live from Palo Alto. A long line behind you, Kiet.
Yeah, to really appreciate the scope and scale of all this, you got to kind of step back and take a look at it at its entirety. So all to the left there, that bright white area, that is the front of the store. The line snakes down the block and around the corner. Easily a couple of hundred people standing out here waiting for this new iPhone. The big question of the morning, are you going to go big or go bigger?
The iPhone 6 at 4.7 inches, the 6 Plus at 5.5 inches. In this world, size matters. But is 5.5 inches too big for women's hands? At first, reviewers thought so, and that Apple would see its first gender divide between the two phones. But
I prefer the larger size, actually.
I think maybe big is better.
It's bigger and faster.
I think the iPhone is too small. The previous iPhone is just too small.
Over at CNET, senior editor Brian Tong says he doesn't agree with the early reviews. And if anything, you might find more of a generational gap in the selection of phones versus a gender gap.
As people are getting older in age, they need a bigger screen to see. That's probably the biggest advantage of having the larger screen. Forget about whether you can carry it around or not. Just by having a larger screen, people want to see more.
We are still seeing people parking and running to the line here. I'm not sure if everybody's going to get a phone out here, but they were hinting to us, the Apple employees were hinting to us that the majority of people that are waiting out here this morning are not going to go home disappointed. Michelle.
Oh, I hope they get a phone, especially those people who are waiting for days. So we saw a lot of tents and sleeping bags there earlier, but where are they all now?
About an hour ago, they all just started wrapping up, packing up, putting it back in their cars, and then the line just tightened up. And they were really spread out, and now everybody's on their feet. We're getting close to it now, just an hour and a half away before they open the store, so everyone's getting excited. Pretty much there's no time or too much energy now to actually try to fall asleep with all this excitement out here in Palo Alto. We are live, Kiet Do, KPIX5.